In September 2015 last year, here in Ngāruawahia, we marched for Tara Brown, brutally killed at the hands of her partner. And now we're here in Hamilton Garden Place, at the scene where the marchers will gather as they march from up around the corner to here and to talk about the issues surrounding the Moko debacle. So I'm going to go and interview some of the marchers and see why they are marching today. There could be many reasons as to why that may be, and I'm going to interview some of these marchers as it takes place. Supporters around the country throughout New Zealand are marching today in support of Moko, tragically taken at the hands of people that were responsible for looking after him at the time. Unfortunately, there were many things that happened in this case to Moko, and the nation is in an outcry to look at some of these issues that surround the Moko case. There are many marches that are happening throughout New Zealand today, as far as up in northern Whangarei, all the way down through to Wellington, Christchurch and even Dunedin. So to you whānau out there and friends, please join in the march.
Girl, you say to me goodbye, saying I love you won't change your mind. So please don't make me cry, 'cause I'm so hurt deeply inside. Don't say goodbye, don't say goodbye. I'll turn the world back in time, so we can try it one more time. Days and nights you're on my mind, years of memories make me cry. I need you here by my side, so I can make it through the night. So don't say goodbye, don't say goodbye. I'll turn the world back in time, so we can try it one more time.
Stand by that first. We're gonna stand there and stop that.
I am sure you could have understood you, and I'm a man. Not something that people would actually want to say out loud, used to be, but maybe they should. I've turned that NARC into Nation of Advocates for the Rights of Kids. That is really good. After what I thought was doing the right thing, was speaking out about Lady Serenity, I was harassed, I was victimised and even threatened. And even to this day, this made me want to hide away and not answer my door. It made me feel isolated and I felt alone. But something inside of me kept telling me that this could not be the way that everybody thinks about childhood. This could not be the way that everybody feels about our tamariki. Today is a very different day from how some of us grew up. Children seem safer and child poverty was semi-non-existent. But fast forward 30 years, it's 2016 now, house prices are going up, and so is the rate of our children dying. Let me ask you something about now, and this is how we impact on childhood. Raise your hands now if you would let your children play in the street after dark. Oh, raise your hands if you would let your teen daughter walk home alone after leaving her friends. Yeah. Raise your hand if you know how many whānau and children live on your street. No. That's not all hands. No. And this is where I feel that you, all of you, can make the most impact.
Well, kia ora whānau, I'm here at the completion of our march here in Hamilton, and I'm here with one of the women. Her name is Miriam. Funny enough, from Iraq, is it?
Yeah.
So I thought you might have some kind of indigenous Iraqian name, but anyway, it's called Miriam. Anyway, Miriam, thank you.
I'd like to now introduce you to our next speaker, who is Karen Morrison-Hume. She is a champion for social justice issues and works tirelessly for Anglican Action. Karen has worked with societies most at risk for the past 20 years, and her endless enthusiasm for working with others in a helping capacity is to be greatly admired. Throughout the time that Karen has worked for Anglican Action, her focus has been on supporting those who find themselves on life's margins and seeking answers as to why so many find themselves positioned here. Seeking innovation, looking at possibilities and opportunities, and engaging people in creative ways to explore and develop new pathways is a driving force for Karen. Please join me and welcome Karen. Kia ora. Tēnā koutou katoa, nā mihi kia koutou.
This is almost too powerful for words. The reason we're here, there are no words for. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to offer slick rhetoric. I'm not even going to talk about what it possibly must feel like for a mother, a sister, a whānau impacted by this tragedy and so many others. All I know is the searing pain in my own heart. All I know is that the only response to this pain is a primal cry. It's a primal cry. And that's why I think we've all gathered today, because something deeply instinctive in us had to come together again, had to find a solidarity in this primal space, in this cry, in this searing, heartbroken place we find ourselves in.
Kia ora anō everyone, I'm here again at Garden Place here in Hamilton at the completion of the March for Moko. Today I'm here with Cherie Sweeney, and she's been one of the advocates for her trust that she's formed, NARC, which is a National Advocate for the Rights of Kids. And tell me, how did today go?
Today was absolutely amazing, to tell you the truth. We had some amazing start-off weather, and we knew we had some tears from heaven, Narangi Mari, which brought us peace, and it brought the soul wairua to this event of what we needed today. And I know that the message has gone out there. All we wanted to do was take what has happened in the dark and bring it into the light.
Cherie, we've got some mokos in our family, all of us, no matter where we are, what race we have. So what would be some of the key, I guess, things that you'll say to families out there that have mokos? And I'm referring to children in terms of Moko himself, not as in grandchildren, but we all have children that we sort of view ourselves and we think that we take good care of them, or our neighbours. Do you think that sort of happens generally?
I do think that happens generally, because I do believe that everybody has in their hearts the best intentions for our tamariki. Now, I know for a fact that some things have to change at home. Some of those things that have to change at home is we have to normalise being a happy whānau where it is violence free. We have to normalise not drinking and not having alcohol and drugs and other things in our systems at home. Because those kind of things are being talked about and having on a regular basis in our homes, and I want other more positive things in our whanes.
So they definitely help contribute towards the way and how we sort of manage our affairs in terms of looking after our children
Absolutely.
and within our families and wider whānau.
If you're on a tight budget, the last thing you need to be doing is looking for ways to spend that money badly. What I encourage whānau to do and what I physically get in there and help them to do is actually create ways of passive income and create ways of managing what little you do have. With gardens in healthy New Zealand homes, and also creating whānau programs where the whole whānau work together to heal.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time briefly.
Awesome.
And we look forward to future marches that ever happen for whatever kaupapa that comes up.
Absolutely, absolutely. Kia ora iho.
Thank you. We all have kids in
Yep.
terms of Moko.
Yes.
Look in terms of you looking after your kids, my bro.
I love every chance I get to have with my children, and I like to share these moments too, that say that it's not okay, that we need to take care of one another, and we get out there and support. And don't be shy. Put your face out there and just say, hey, it's not okay, and let the rest of the country know that you don't agree with their bad behaviour if they are carrying bad behaviour.
Awesome, my brother. Well, thank you once again for meeting up here on another kaupapa. And big shout out to brother Phil, Paike, and all those up in Whangarei and throughout the rest of the motu that are marching today for Moko and our tamariki. So nō reira whānau, ka kite anō.